Welcome to Vanadzor, the educational and cultural capital of the Lori region in Armenia. I appear to have acquired a dog. Vanadzor is Armenia's fourth biggest city. It's located in the Pambak Valley and is surrounded by the Bazum and Pambak mountains. I arrived yesterday afternoon, had a little wander around the city. I'm here for 2 days. I'm not exactly sure how much things I can find to fill those 2 days. Bit of a late start today, but that's okay because there's not a great deal to do. So let's just wander around the cities and see if we can find anything of interest in Vanadzor. This is the one and only pub in the city. You can see it's hardly well signposted, and apparently you have to ring the bell to get in. So I may be coming to do that later on tonight. It looks pretty cool inside actually. I'll be honest, I know very little about the city of Vanadzor, so this vlog is going to be one of discovery, and hopefully we'll learn a few things together. All I do know about the city is that when Armenia was swallowed up into the Soviet Union, Vanadzor, or Yerevan as it was then known, was one of the biggest industrial cities in the whole of the Soviet Union. And on the edge of the city you can still see all this abandoned industrial plants. You can't go in, it's very illegal, you will get arrested. So I'm not sure if we'll be doing that in this vlog. Here we have a memorial to, I'm guessing, people from the city that died in the recent conflict with Azerbaijan. There really isn't much to do in this city. I think I've got about 4 places saved to go and look at. And one of them, the first one we're going to look at, is just on my left here, and it's a park. And how about this for a name of a park? It's the Chemical Factory Workers Park. It's still called that today. Brilliant. We're just coming to the entrance to the park now. I'm really not expecting this park to be well maintained. I'm expecting it to be a bit of a dump, to be honest. Wow, look at this though. Wasn't expecting that. Where is this bloody park? This is an entrance. Just seen a Coca-Cola sign and 1 or 2 playground rides. There's a little kid in there having a bit of a swing. Let's go and take a look then. Not sure what this used to be. Looks like it would have been a statue back in the day. Maybe an old Soviet statue that's been pulled down. You can see the mountains that surround the city on both sides. Let's go and take a look up here. As far as World War II monuments go, this is a pretty good one. Just gonna take a rest in this park. If I carry on at the speed I'm going, I'll have pretty much seen everything I want to see in about half an hour. Yeah, not a great deal to do in this city. Look at this cute little thing. Oh, what's he coming for? What are you on there? Hey, are you friendly as well? I just looked at Google Maps and discovered that the old chemical industrial plant is just 20 minutes walk from here. So I'm going to go and see if there's anything worth looking at. Apparently the industrial plants start just on the edge of the centre of the city and then stretch for miles. Around here there appears to be lots of ruined buildings. This city, like most cities in the north of Armenia, was devastated by the earthquake in 1988. Well, this is a pretty awesome area. I'm not exactly sure what it is that I'm walking on now. Bloody hell. You can see over here how beautiful it is. There's a few ruined buildings up there, but we turn this way and this is what the city was known for during Soviet times. One of the big industrial cities in the Soviet Union. This is a chemical plant. You're not allowed in, probably because they don't want you to find what they were actually producing in here. Just this one site is absolutely huge, and there are many more of them. Wonder what the pollution levels were like back in the day. It's an incredible place. It's a shame you can't go in. I'm getting some very curious stares from the locals. I mean, this city is not a tourist city at all, but then when you leave the centre of the city and head out where I've just been, you know, no tourists are going up there. So when they see somebody like me walking around with a GoPro in his hand, everyone's like, who's that? What's he doing? Why is he here? It's not the prettiest of cities I've visited, to be honest, but it does have its own little charm. Well, now we're back in the city centre. This is the town park, which I was thinking, because we're now central, that this might be in a little bit better condition than the last one, but as you can see, it's really not. Well, like all other main cities in the former Soviet Union, you always have an old fairground. These have certainly been around a few years. Actually got a billiards hall here. Billiards and table tennis. Here we have the Vanadzor train station. Let's see what's going on inside here. True Soviet style, we have a map of all the places you can go to from this train station. Check this beauty out. I'm heading to the bar where you have to ring the bell to get in. I'm not exactly sure if it's still actually open because the last review was from 3 years ago, but it did look like it was open early on. It still looked like a bar, so hopefully they'll let me in. No. So after numerous attempts, I finally made my way into the only bar in the city. It's very small, but it's very cool. Well, they've actually left the door open, and I'm not exactly sure where they have live music, because all I can see down here are lots and lots of broken washing machines. What a strange place. Maybe it's in here? No, that's the toilet. Yeah, cracking place, to be honest. The guy behind the bar is really friendly and singing along with all the rock songs. We've got a bit of art in here. It's too dark, so I'm not going to film too much, but a big thumbs up for the only bar in the city. Well, look at old Vanadzor by night. So it looks different than it does during the day. Bloody hell. Everybody's out. Look at them all. It's all lit up. It's quite strange coming out of the cellar bar, where it's all dark and grim and rocky, and then coming out and seeing all this. It's all happening now in old Vanadzor. Everyone's out enjoying themselves, buying balloons, taking train rides. can't actually believe how busy it is. It's like in the day it just seemed dead, and now at night time everyone's out. There's a smell of popcorn everywhere. There's people selling popcorn literally everywhere on the street. And it smells good, but it's not going to fill my big belly. What I need to do right now is head to a place that apparently, as well as selling food, sells local beer. So I'm going to go and have a couple of local beers, and I'm going to treat myself to what I hope is going to be some decent food tonight. Now, last night's food was just grim. It was just literally the worst soup I've ever had in my life. More popcorn. That's what people do in old Vanadzor. They don't go out and have a drink unless you're one of the hip guys that goes to the hidden cellar bar. They go out and eat popcorn. Look, popcorn sellers everywhere. So this is where I was last night, and now I was going to go upstairs into the jazz cafe, but it seemed a little formal. So tonight I think I'm going to go to this place, Maran Beer House. It's my second full day in Vanadzor, and today I'm going to head to an abandoned building which is about 30 minutes outside the city centre. I've just left the hostel in flip-flops, shorts and a t-shirt, got my sunglasses, and it started pissing it down. I've no idea whether this place is accessible or not. All I know it's an abandoned building 30 minutes out of the city centre, and it's brought me past this huge church. Wow, look at this. Looks like there's a lot of work going on in this park. It actually looks like this park has the potential to be the nicest park in the city. Already we're finding abandoned things. Well, I'm about 10 minutes away from this abandoned building, and it's now absolutely belting it down. There's nowhere for me to get any shelter at all apart from under a tree. I don't even know what it's going to be like once I get there. If I have to climb hills, it's just going to be wet. I've got flip-flops on, so that's not going to be any good. Might be a bit of a disaster, this. Well, the rain has stopped and I'm about 10 minutes away, and I've come across something else, some abandoned beauty. Look at that. Who knows what that used to be. It's been abandoned for a while. It's got trees growing on top of it. According to Google Maps, it's just to my right. I've not managed to find a way in yet. There was an entrance to something further down, but I don't know if that's the entrance to the abandoned building or not. So I'm just going to walk up as far as Google Maps will take me and see if there's a way in from there. Can't see anything yet. Well, that's what I've come to see. How I get up to it, I don't know. There's no way to get into it up there, so I'm going to have to walk back down and go into that entrance and hope that that's a road that leads up. Well, this is the entrance that I saw earlier on. So I'm presuming, there's a road here. Wow, this looks cool. Oh, there's a cow. There's more than just one building. Not managed to find the building yet that I saw from the road. I suppose I should tell you what this place is. This is a place called Artek. Back in the day, in Soviet times, there used to be a youth organisation called the Pioneers, a little bit like the Scouts, and this was one of their camps. There are many buildings, and as you can see, the setting is beautiful. So this would be a place where young Armenians would come and take part in all kinds of scouty activities. And now it's just been left to ruin. How many children will have come to this place and have amazing memories? I wonder if any of them have returned to see what it's like now. I was expecting just the one building. Look at this. Looks like this is the shower rooms, judging by the tiles. Really shouldn't have wore flip-flops. So I'm presuming that would have been the old dome rooms. I still can't see the building that I saw from the road. There's another abandoned building over here, but no sign of this big circular building. Look at this. Wow. So, boys and girls with the looks of it. Maybe this is the building. Maybe it's only kind of circular on one side. I've got to look out for random cows. So this is the building. You can see this is curved on this side. This is what I saw from the road. Oh wow. So I can get down. How do I get down there? Nice views. Bloody Manx. There's more abandoned buildings down there. I've not actually seen any stairs to get onto the second floor. Can only be in here. This is where the stairs were. You can see the paintwork. So they've obviously been removed. It's probably not the safest place, to be honest. So this will lead me to the back end of the building. So I should be able to get a good view of what it looks like from the outside up close. There's so much broken glass around here and I'm walking around in bloody flip-flops. See the balcony at the top, but there's no way to get up there. Bloody hell. All this down here, is that asbestos? I don't know what asbestos looks like, but I imagine it to look something like that. Time to get out, I think. There are so many bloody insects and things flying around at the minute. Now this looks like it might have been an old swimming pool. And that's it for Arctic Children's Camp. It was more than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting just one kind of rundown building, but there's quite a few. And it has that atmosphere that all abandoned sites have. To think that this place would have once been filled with children having a great time. Apparently, this used to be a restaurant. Just down the road from the children's camp is the botanical gardens. Oh, it's all locked up. Earlier on when I came, this was open. Now it does say on the internet that you can only go with a guided tour. Is it open? Can I get in? I think I can. There's no one in security. This is the weirdest botanical gardens I've ever been in. It's completely empty. There was one guy doing some kind of gardening up there. He's not seen me. Neither has, well, there was no security guy. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here. There's a shop there, that's closed. What a strange place. There's some buildings here, but they're all locked up and empty. It looks like the whole place is just abandoned. Or if not abandoned, it's certainly closed. Oh, there's someone over there. This place is weirder than the abandoned bloody children's park. Because it's not abandoned, it's just empty. I've just seen a few people and I said hello as I walked past and they just kind of looked at me as if to say, what the bloody hell are you doing here? I mean, here we have like old greenhouses, but there's nothing in them. They're all kind of ruins. This botanical gardens has definitely seen better days. I want to get out, but I don't want to walk past them weird people again. There's only going to be one entrance, isn't there? One exit. Because obviously back in the day people would have come here to visit, and so I would imagine they would have had to pay to get in maybe, but there would have only been one entrance point. Wow, I've actually found another place to get out. Pleased about that. Right, it's time to make my way back towards the city centre now. The hell is going on? Take two. Right, it's time to make my way towards the city centre now. I'm only actually about 10 minutes away from my next destination, which is some lakes. Right in the middle of the city, there are 3 lakes, and the sun's back out, so hopefully I'll get there and it'll be busy and people chilling out, enjoying the sun. Maybe even might find a hot dog van. Just on my way to the lakes, I've come across a church, the headquarters of the Diocese of Gugog, and look how lovely it is. Ten minutes ago I was in an abandoned children's camp, and now look, I'm hanging out at the first of the lakes. Looks quite nice. You're allowed to swim, obviously. I'd jump in if I was a good swimmer. I was only joking when I said I might be able to get a hot dog, but I might be able to get a hot dog. Bloody popcorn. They love it round here. No hot dogs, unfortunately. I'm going to cross over now and try the other lake. Not much chance of getting a hot dog around here, I don't think. We have got a lovely old Soviet hotel just up here. That's supposed to be a lake. What happened? The first lake was definitely the prettiest. Wouldn't particularly want to swim in there. And definitely wouldn't want to swim in there. It's just full of surprises, this place. Just walking down the street, walk past a flower shop, and look at this. Oh, if only I could read what it said. So I've come into the Fine Art Museum, which costs £500, so just over £1, and I think it's on 3 floors as well. We have all the marble sculptures on the first floor. Not a great deal upstairs. Oh, here we go. Hi. This is the Russian chocolate bar. I've had some of this while I've been in Armenia. It's the only time I've seen it. It's actually really nice. I was wondering how come I'd not found the market yet. And here we are. Oh, very nice. Not exactly sure how I've missed this. It's like a huge market area, an indoor market and an outdoor market. And yeah, the stuff's pretty fresh. Doesn't get any fresher than live ducks. You were going then, weren't you? You were going then. Thought I weren't going to stroke you. You come for a bit and all. Bloody hell. Look at this here. The dogs who were just sat next to me, being all friendly and fussy, have just gone apeshit at that car that's just pulled out. They're coming back now, look. Now they've done their crazy dog duty. What is it with dogs chasing cars in this part of the world? And just random ones as well. They let loads go past and then they come back. Hello! Check out this old Soviet building. Right at the top there, probably not going to have to see it on here. Got the old hammer and sickle. Not exactly sure how I've ended up coming for a beer after last night. But yeah, I figured it's too late for coffee, so I'm going to have a couple. Well, it's time to leave old Vanadzor. I'm at the bus station. According to the online website, the bus leaves in an hour, but some guy said that he was told it leaves in half an hour. So the website doesn't appear to be accurate. So let's see if we can find out. Hi, demi-jean?
Today?
Yeah, next bus. 2:30. Okay, 2:30. That's not bloody good.